TV, and we're here with Vic Fuentes for Here's About. Woo! Right, Vic. So, how's the tour been so far?
This tour's good. This is our first headliner on our new record for Selfish Machines, and it's been amazing seeing like our fans come out to all these shows, and today in Dallas is going to be awesome. So
That's pretty cool. So, anything crazy happened in the tour so far? We're a little into it, but anything crazy yet?
Let's see. What has happened so far that's crazy? Well, I think it's just crazy for us right now because this is the first time we've done a club tour in a bus, and we got a bus just so that we could write a new record inside the bus. So that's pretty crazy for us.
So, how was the switch from Equal Visions to Fearless?
It was fine. We'd been with Equal Vision for like 8 years almost, and so the band has been like kind of growing, and we want to keep, we want everything to keep growing. So Fearless has like a good team. They have like tons of people working, doing tons of different things. So it just felt like a good choice, and they've been doing a good job so far. They've been pushing our Logos Pop cover of Bruno Mars, Just So You Are. So yeah, they're doing a good job.
All right, Vic. So, like you mentioned about you guys are writing working on a new album in there. While you guys were over summer, you weren't touring because you were working on the album. So how's that coming along?
It's good. Yeah, I mean we write really slow. It takes a long time. Our songs are like not your average, just like simple songs. So it takes us. We like to spend a lot of time on them. So they come out really. Every single song comes out really special. So.
Yeah. So do you think by 2011 we'll get the album?
By when?
2012.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we're hoping for maybe next summer.
Next summer. So
yeah.
Right. So this is like your first headlining tour since the Delicious tour a long time ago.
Yeah.
So I know we're barely starting into this tour, but maybe any future headlining tours?
I hope so. That's every time we tour, kids they ask us to headline because we only play like a few songs, They always just want to hear more songs. And so it's cool for us to play different songs and to have more production and have more control over what we can do. So.
Yeah, we're going to hear this Astrology, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that was pretty sweet. Alright, guys. Okay, Vic, so how was it like for you going through high school?
High school for me was, the first couple of years were kind of rough. I didn't know anybody. I had grown up going to Catholic private school up until high school. So when I switched, it was kind of a big change for me going into a school that I didn't know anybody. But it just took me a couple years to meet a couple of good friends, and all you really need is like a couple really strong friends to get through,
Yeah.
So.
Did you have any trouble, like maybe your name picked on?
More in middle school I did for sure.
School?
Yeah. So I was a little guy, and I had big old ears and people made fun of me. So it's like. Now it's like, as you get older, things only make you stronger, and you learn to just like things about yourself.
So nowadays we have like, you know how we are. We wear skinny jeans. We have long hair, and there's a lot of kids that get picked on because of that during high school. Do you have like any advice for them?
Yeah. I mean that still happens to us because we tour all over, mostly in the U.S. When you get towards like. Certain states, people don't really dress like this, and they don't really get it, and especially you go into a Walmart, you get a lot of weird looks. But yeah, man. I mean, it's all about just like expressing who you are and just being yourself and staying confident in yourself. I'm all about people having confidence in themselves because I didn't used to have a lot of confidence, and I've built it up over the years. And I think a lot of it has had to do with being on stage for years and trying to learn how to talk to big audiences. And yeah, man. I mean, I think I always try and give people, I don't know, kids write into us a lot about their problems at school and stuff like that. And I just try and give them some support and give them some positive feedback. Just let them know that they're beautiful people, and if people don't see that, then
Alright, so the name Pierce the Veil, what does it mean to you?
Pierce the Veil is something that I learned in college. It was in a sociology class. The term was to pierce the corporate veil, and the teacher was talking about if there's a problem in your business, sometimes the best thing to do is completely cut it out at the root of the problem. And I always thought that was a really cool concept, and I liked it more for like life situations, you know, pierce the veil. If you know, you've got a problem bringing you down, sometimes the best thing is just cut it out, and you know, don't let it build up over time, because that's when things can really hurt you, you know?
Yeah, that's how I interpret you when I'm concerned. Right, babe. So, obviously the most popular song on your record, Selfish Machines, is Caffeinated, which you said you wrote. The lyrics basically, it's about having to let someone go, you know, but you can't forget them.
Right.
And this is personal to you, to name Kara and Caffeinated. So, this must have been really hard for you to go through, you know. And kids going through a relationship right now that have to experience something similar to this. Do you have any advice for them who's going through this?
Yeah, my advice for these kinds of things is always just give things time. Because time, I've noticed, you know, as I've gotten older, that's been the one thing that I've always learned, is that no matter how hard things can be at a certain time in your life, if you give it a little bit of time, things will eventually get better. You know, like that problem will work itself out. You know, whatever pain you have will start to ease. You know, no matter what the problem is. And that's always been my best advice I can give to people for that kind of stuff.
Alright. What would you tell someone, like, if you were talking to a fan, but not as a fan, but friend to friend, and they came to you, like, I'm sure they have before, like, Vic, I feel like I'm doing really bad right now, and I'm thinking of suicide, stuff like that. What would you advise them?
That actually happens quite often. It's kind of sad. You know, I always give them like that same advice again. Like, you know, just give things time. Don't make any crazy decisions like off the bat, because there's so many people that love you, so many people that are gonna miss you, including me and including our band. You know, we care a lot about our fans, and that would really kill us to see somebody, you know, go down that line. And so yeah, it bums us out, and it kind of makes me feel like it's our responsibility to kind of you know, throw out some positive messages to kids. And so on a lot of our newer tours, I've been actually talking on stage a lot and trying to give you know, some good I don't know, just some good advice that might give some people some confidence and strength.
Yeah, I think your music, you really do help us. Like, the lyrics you write, they're really helpful, to be honest. It's just like most of the lyrics, like I read the Selfish Machines when it came out, you described each of the songs.
Yeah.
What went on between them, and that's really personal, and it's great how you can make it to the point where a lot of people can relate to it, you know? And it helps people, so that's great.
Oh yeah, yeah, it's all about, I believe firmly in writing all completely personal, because otherwise, like, when you go on stage, there's no true emotion to any of your songs, and they can't last, you know? It's like they have to be real, so that every time you play them, that emotion comes out, you know?
So, Vic, do you believe in love?
I do believe in love. I've not been in love in a minute, but it has hit me from time to time. It is gotta be a special girl, you know.
So, you know, with all this new technology that we have nowadays, it's 2011, we have Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, and all these things. Basically, like, teenagers, we're falling, like, they think they're falling in love at an earlier and earlier ages. And you have, like, kids getting depressed, like, at really young ages.
Yeah.
What can you say about this? Was it like this, like, your generation before?
You know what? I kind of envy people that they can let their emotions guide them so easily. You know, like, I think over the years, you know, you kind of start to become a little callous to certain things, and I still actually I look up to people that can really let their emotions guide them, you know, and you know, obviously that can lead to things going wrong or things going really well, you know, but that's a risk. So,
Alright, well, thanks a lot, Vic.
thank you.
This is Augustine from Live and Let TV, and
I'm Vic. Love you guys.
here's the end. Thank you.